A Child's Intuitive Sense by Duane the Great Writer. As we each come into this life, we are raised according to what our parents have been raised with until we can reach or each discover that there is so much more than just what we have come to know here. The world we all have with here is a label world of invented ideas that most people think is the only reality there is. Very few people will explore their intuitive sense is because they have been schooled and indoctrinated to think in terms of what the created systems have established so far. Children are very open to anything new that they do not know because at an early age they have not been conditioned into the outside surface world as it exists. All of us have a real sense about ourselves that is not seen, something more than what is seen here by what can be considered to be seen as so-called normal. I raised a daughter and taught her at a very early age to look at her intuitive senses. And she did. The result was that she began to have real-side, multi-dimensional experiences that she could recognize, like that of her physical life here, and that were so much better. By using the intuitive senses, anyone can become more aware and that of making better choices with their personal life. The mentally trained, literalized people on Earth will usually think of this as something imaginary, fantasy, or even delusional, and that is because they have not been introduced to their intuitive senses that make a real connection to other dimensional realities that impact this one, to where a person is so much more capable and has less restricted by the invented social consciousness from self-proclaiming authorities. People who are artistic, as one example, touch upon their intuitive senses to a slight degree, and many of these people are looked upon as special or even stars. The Earth world is mainly a created business, and for the most part, that it is it. Of course, we each need to survive as we are here, and there is also a lot more than is not seen by most that is more beneficial than what can be found here. Seeing this world as it is applies to the physical senses, and being able to see more is about a person's intuitiveness as a start to something a lot more unseen and a lot better. Some people would label this as religious, spiritual, transcendental, whatever. And it is none of these with all life. There are no labels. Only seeing and being what is more possible. This is a huge challenge and adventure for those who dare to see it, and then actually figure it out as to what is actually really is. Children have a precious insight that is endless, and it is up to each parent to decide to see and be more than just a vulnerable and restricting, unaware person. It is all a choice.